With perhaps the most remarkable comeback story in the history of this sport.
With his version of Swan Lake.
In 1983, when Dimitri captured 4 gold and 2 silvers at the World Championships, there was talk he might be the best gymnast ever. But then tragedy struck.
It was in 1985. It was a car accident, and rehabilitation took 2 years to come back because my leg was broken in more than 40 places, and the doctors been thinking about amputate my leg, and they never thought I was gonna be the gymnast again. So I thought, like, if I can walk, then I can run. If I can run, I can jump. If I can jump wherever I want to.
And run and jump he did. Shocking his doctors and the world, Dimitri dominated the '87 World Championships and won 3 gold and a bronze at the '88 Olympics. And now, more than 10 years after the accident, Dimitri is still able to compete, and as you can see, he's enjoying it more than ever, Peter.
Yeah, quite a version of Swan Lake here. It's nice to see men doing floor exercise to music, but I can't quite figure out what's under that black cape of his.
Well, I think he's giving it away. 12 World Championship medals in this guy's career. Do you think he ever imagined he'd be out there performing in what appears to be a tutu under the black cape?
Well, what's funny is that he was always a very stoic performer, and on the competition floor, you rarely got a smile out of him. And had I won as many world medals as he did, you couldn't knock the smile off my face. And this is definitely a side of Belozerchev that we've never seen before.
And because he was so serious, I think this is even more meaningful.
Music is Swan Lake, of course.
There's a nice double back. Perfect landing. You know, the biggest fear, of course, after the injury was that he couldn't really tumble at his best. And he really didn't get quite back to the same form that he had before the injury. But he nonetheless did some very good tumbling skills at the subsequent World Championships after the injury.
Dimitri told us that he is still in contact with the doctors that helped put his leg back together. I'm sure that they would love to see him do a routine like this.
Well, isn't it true, Peter, that the Russian athletes actually had a lot of ballet training?
Absolutely, and it really showed in all of his performances, not just on the floor exercise. He's a very, very graceful, artistic gymnast. There's some nice flares to a pirouetting handstand.
He never thought he'd be able to use this training like this, though.
I'm sure he didn't. Possibly one of the best gymnasts we've ever had in the world. And here he is, dressed a little bit differently.
Showing a whole new side of his personality, and certainly not shy about it.
No, that's what's